you're looking for the absolute best ACR build in XDefiant, well, stop here and look no further, because we are going to unpack the absolute best attachments that you can run on your ACR builds, and we're going to put them to the testing game. Hey guys, Presco here, and today we are back at the desk for another big XDefiant session, and like I mentioned earlier, this time we are taking a deep dive into the ACR 6.8. Now, I really found that the ACR has the possibility to shred close range, mid range, and long range, but without the correct attachments, it can be hard to control that recoil, and I find that I'm always losing on the aim down sight speed, or I come into a gunfight, I try to pull up my weapon and I'm already dead. Some guy with an AK has just absolutely ruined me, which is really, really frustrating. And if that's you, make sure that you watch to the end of the video, because we are going to be going through everything in terms of what we can be running on our ACRs. You're around sort of level 26 on your weapon level, this is probably the best thing you can be running. Once you push through to the higher levels, then you're probably going to be able to add different attachments and maybe just really hone this build in and make it really work for you. Overall, I'm running a chrome line, and this is because it gives me a bit better accuracy when I'm looking at shooting short range or medium range, which is generally most of the maps that we're playing. They're short to mid range. So this is perfect. I feel like the chrome line is perfect. If you do, and I did mention earlier that we're getting torn apart on the aim down sight speed, and this does ruin that a little bit for us. But if you wanted to change that up, you could use the recon. I mean, this is the first barrel that you unlock, and it does give you plus 5% on the ADS speed. If you want to have a look at the detailed stats, you can just click this little button here, and this will bring up more in-depth look at what you're getting for what attachment you're putting on. So like I said, the 80 speed reduction is 320 milliseconds. So it's not huge, but it's not great. And this is obviously going to tell us our damage and our range as well. In terms of firepower, accuracy, it shows us where our recoil control is. I've gotten used to this in terms of the recoil. I noticed with the ACR, it's sort of, and most guns really, they pull up to the right when you're shooting if you're not trying to control the recoil. And for those of you who are playing on a controller, obviously you just use your thumbs and you get the sticks and you pull it back down. With the mouse, it's a little bit harder, and I'm going to use that as the excuse as to why I'm absolutely garbage at this game. But that's an overview of what we've got in terms of the barrel. For our front rail, I've chosen not to run anything. Once you sort of add another thing and you have to change something out, and I've been playing with it, just really didn't work for me. Obviously that's up to you, and by no means is this like a definitive best ACR build. This is just the one that works best for me. And I think if you're a beginner out there and you're really trying to get into XDefiant, you want to start getting a few more kills for a few less deaths, then this build is really going to help you. The optics, the reflex is just the best. Any of these, they're just too soon. The hollow, you can go, but you lose so much visibility with the border on the hollow sight. So I really don't think that's the best to run for this build. In terms of the magazine, you go quick mag or lightweight mag. Now, the quick mag actually has a few more bullets in it than the lightweight mag. So you get 5 extra bullets. At this point in time, I can't use our extended mag, which I would really love to, or the fast mag, again, which I'd love to. The extended mag gives us a lot more bullets, so we could probably spend a bit more time laying into people. If your aim's not as great, then leveling up to 30 would probably be your best bet, so you can add the extended mag to the weapon. In terms of the grip, we go the grip tape purely because it gives us a bit of recoil control and a bit of recoil recovery, which is really, really useful, especially if you're getting shot and you're trying to win a gunfight and it's 1v1. You really try to pull your weapon back in because you're getting hit, you're flinching. You need the grip tape. The grip tape is, in my opinion, it is the best rear grip attachment that you can add. And then the stock, I've put the precision on. Once I get to 43, I'll be chucking the removed on, and I see Espresso. If you guys watch Espresso, which you probably do because you're watching XDefiant content, he runs the removed on the ACR. At least he did 3 weeks ago, and it shreds. I was watching this video thinking, man, I wish that my levels were there, but obviously with the level reduction and the level addition, I'm not there yet. I haven't been putting enough time into this game just yet, but that is going to change. For the muzzle, I don't run anything either. And for the skins, I'm not paying to win, so I'm not running anything. And then for the secondary, this is not a class loadout. This is an ACR build, but for the secondary, I just run the M9 with a heavy grip and a flash. I find that works best for me because you could just really just blind some enemies, and that really helps. Let me just have a sip of my coffee. So, in terms of the gun, like, if you want to have a look at the recoil, I come over here, and if you shoot up, it really pulls up to the right, doesn't it? Like, you see what I mean? That's just pulling up to the right no matter what. But if you can sort of try and pull it in a bit, you can keep it a little bit more accurate. So, that's how I try and control my recoil. And in terms of short range, like, you're dropping someone in, what? Like, two seconds? 1.5 seconds there. Long range, if you can hit your headshots, it's the same. It's just really, it's really punishing. Now, obviously, long range, that's not the greatest aim there, but like I said, mouse and keyboard, it can be really hard to start to control the recoil. You can over-adjust a lot and do a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, but if you're sort of tapping, you can get away with it a bit better. And that's probably a trick that any of you PC players you've learnt from CSGO, just the little bit of tap fire. Okay, now in terms of sliding, and if you slide, jump, and get to aim down sight, it's not too bad. Like if you're running, you jump around a corner, you see an enemy, you can really get on there and strafe a bit. Let's get you, Phantom, you're down. And then we'll have a look at this guy over here, bang, oh. Bang in the corner, no worries. And then, thanks for coming, mate. You are gone. See you that. At the moment, I've been playing as a cleaner. I just find that the incendiary rounds really help in terms of getting that little bit of extra damage. If you're sort of losing a gunfight, that can be the difference. So if you're finding that you're losing other gunfights, maybe think about playing as a cleaner. When you start this side, I always get confused. I always try and run that way. I don't know if anyone else finds that. That's better. That's better. I'm dying here. See, I think that's that. If it wasn't for the fire bullets there, I would have been cooked. Oh, the fire bullets got me there. Actually, you know what I mean? Like, it's very easy to maneuver with this build. And when you actually lock onto someone, which I haven't done it very often, you can end up winning your gunfight pretty easy, pretty convincingly. Oh. Are you kidding? Sorry, mate, but you've killed me a few too many times, and I'm getting sick of it. You guys would have seen it too. When you're really pulling yourself around and you're trying to lock onto people, the gun, if you can land the shots, it's really damaging. Now, landing the shots is the tricky part, but if you fiddle with your sensitivity enough, you will get it right. And I've been fiddling with mine for the last couple of days that I've been playing, and I found probably a better middle ground. And in terms of how that game went, I was pretty happy with it, and I was really happy with how the ACR performed for me. Bugger. Hello. What are you doing, young money? Why are you there, buddy? Oh, look at that. Long shots, man. Okay. That's not my best work. Oh. Oh, but... Sorry, mate. But you did your... Oh. Sorry, I left you in that. Left you in that one all by yourself. Oh. Oh, not good, not good. Hopefully that's enough for you guys to decide whether or not you want to actually give this build a go. And if you do want to give this build a go for the ACR in XDefiant, please take a video, get your shadow play going, get your OBS going, get your capture card running, and take a video. DM it to me in the Discord, which the link is in the description. In the next video, what we will be doing is going through the best M4 build in XDefiant. As always, thank you for your time and behave yourselves.